The difficulties of an Australian employer to recruit from overseas. In another video we have indicated that both the Liberal Party and the Labour Party have focused job creation as an important election issue. We have also indicated that Australia is currently enjoying full employment, forecasting that there is a need for employers to resort to overseas recruitment. It is the purpose of this video to explain that recruiting from overseas for an Australian employer can be a nightmare. First, the employer must satisfy the Australian government that 1. The position the employer seeks to fill must be either a professional or a skilled occupation. 2. The nominee must also have the necessary professional or skilled qualifications and experience meeting Australian standard, which can be quite cumbersome. 3. The nominee must have acceptable English proficiency by passing a suitable English examination. 4. There must be a local labour market testing confirming that there are no suitable local candidates. 5. A substantial amount, including a training levy to the tune of $4,800 Australian dollars to $7,200, must be paid to the Australian government to finance local training projects. Secondly, as if there were not enough hurdles created by the Australian government, some foreign government also imposes additional requirements to the recruitment exercise. A typical example is the Philippines. At any one point in time, there are over 2 million Filipinos working overseas, and these workers are responsible for bringing in one of the most important sources of foreign exchange to the country. This is the reason why the Philippine government has established the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration, POEA, to protect the interests of the Filipino workers. Among some of the protective measures include execution of no less than 9 legal documents for an Australian employer to acquire accreditation with POEA. Maybe the requirements in meeting one of the 9 documents will demonstrate the point. To ensure that the Australian employer is genuine in its intention, he is required to organize a notary public to certify a copy of the certificate registration of the sponsoring business. In addition, the notarized certificate must be authenticated by the Australian Department of Foreign Affairs, that the name of the notary public is included in the official listing. Then, these documents must also be authenticated by the Philippine Overseas Labor Officer and the Philippine Embassy in Canberra, before they can be submitted to POEA in Manila for accreditation. What I have described above are a broad outline of the formalities required to satisfy the 2 government bureaucracies in both Australia and the Philippines. If the requirements are so daunting, why are Australian employers still wanting to recruit from overseas? If you want to find out the answer, please visit the following link. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video.